Hey y'all, I came back. You guys wanted your ancestor messages because I did put in a poll for y'all and the community spoke. The community has spoken. You guys wanted some ancestor messages, and so here I am to deliver. All right. So let's see what is up for y'all. So I'm going to do a collective ancestor spread. And then what I'm going to do is after the replay, or after I finish this live stream, I'm going to split up the timestamps for those of you that want to do it pick a card style. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give y'all the option of picking the blue pile or the purple pile. Okay. So collectively, I'm going to be reading with these cards, okay? And then for the pick a pile, we're going to go ahead and do the blue pile or the purple pile, okay? And for those of you that, want the additional messages, you can definitely tap into the collective messages, okay, for your ancestors. All right, so let's go ahead and move this to the side and see what comes out for you guys. So the first set of messages are going to be collective ancestor messages for those of you that are subscribed to the channel. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any pop-up live streams. Make sure that you guys also check out the posts and stuff like that, because I'm going to be posting more polls, so that way you guys can basically choose the types of readings that I will be posting. All right. So let's see what's going on here for the ancestor messages. So this is the collective ancestor messages. And then after this, you either pick the blue or the purple pile for your pick card spread. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. Ancestor messages for those that tap in. What do they need to know at this time? What are their messages from their ancestors? Ooh, so there's something here in regards to an apology. Somebody's going to try to clear some karma. So it looks like somebody is trying to clear something up with you. So expect some sort of apology. But your ancestors want you to know to be careful with this person that's about to apologize to you, because they're only doing it out of like circumstance, like it's circumstantial. Because of their circumstances, they're trying to get out of something, and it's some sort of karma. This person is an enemy, so beware, okay? So whoever is about to apologize to you, your ancestors are saying they're apologizing to you because they're about to get something out of it, okay? So beware that this person is only apologizing to you to clear their karmic debt. What else? Who just recently cleansed? Because I'm seeing your home is cleansed. It's cleared of unwanted toxic energies, boo. Okay? So no, there's no lower vibrational energies in your home or messing with your home. All right? Or your space, your sacred space. You're good. You're good on that. We have third-party friends and social circle. So this enemy could be in that third-party social circle or attached to third-party friends. When we talk about third party, this means outside of you, outside of yours, right? So third party would be like they're not your friends, but you're friends with somebody. It's funny because I just hit the bell. So let's go ahead and do that again. Clear the energy. You may need to clear the energy because these people aren't your friends. You're not friends with them. Okay, but for some reason, maybe you're not friends with them anymore and they want to come and clear the air about something. And it's just so that way it could benefit them. All right. So you're not friends with this person that's coming around to apologize to you. You don't consider them as a friend. All right. They're not in your social circle, but they can be in somebody else's social circle. This is like giving heavy mutuals energy. Like they might be mutual friends with somebody else, and for some reason they owe you an apology and they need to come clean about something. Oh, and I also heard you have mutuals that, all right, I'm talking about some of you that you have either multiple accounts or you have like your witchy things account, right? So like you have your a manifestation account and then you have your personal account, or you have your professional account and then you have your personal account. There's like you have multiple accounts that you post specific things on, right? That makes sense. And this person, like they are connected to your mutuals, like not connected to them directly is what they're saying. All right, let's see. Let's get more information here. What else do they need to know? Wrap your head, boo. You need to wrap your head. You need to be wearing your head wraps, okay? Your head wraps or your crystal jewelry on your crown, on your head. You need to protect your crown. All right. What else? You may be getting some sort of message from afar. Expect the message from afar, or expect the message from someone that you had distance with, is what your ancestors are saying. What else? Boom. We have a female ex here. So we have that third party energy, and you know, you're not friends with them. This could be connected to that ex-girlfriend, all right? And you take it how it resonates, because sometimes when I get ex-girlfriend, it gives the vibe of like, if you guys are not, you don't roll that way, then it's your ex-girlfriend. Like you used to be, you know, tight or whatever, but y'all not tight no more, and y'all roll in different social groups, and you guys have some sort of mutuals or whatever, and they have said something about you, and now this person wants to come up and clear the air about something, right? Because they saw something, or someone mentioned you or something like that. So now they all of a sudden they want to clear the air about something. If it's not giving that vibe, is this energy of like ex-girlfriend of someone that you used to mess with is trying to be buddy with you, but for real, they're an enemy, because it's like giving like, I want to apologize and make nice with you, but in reality, I'm gonna snake you. So cover your head, protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your crown, protect your downloads. Make sure nobody get in your ear things. All right, we have Reiki. Some of you guys are healing from a soulmate connection or soulmate dynamic, or healing from romantic encounters that could have been decoy soulmates. All right, you're healing from that, or you may need to continue to do that healing because this energy is here. All right. Somebody is not to be trusted in your energy. You may need to slow down. All right. In regards to the information that you give out to certain people, like somebody, there could be a family member tied to this particular person or this female ex. It could also be a female lover, like someone's love interest or something like that. All right. Your ancestors are saying it's time for you to get some sort of energetic reading. So to kind of read what's going on with your chakra centers, or try to figure out what's going on, like what in particular you have to continue to heal. All right. So there's some sort of energy reading that you guys need to do. Some of you guys need to connect with a spiritual advisor or a spiritual life coach. All right. It may be time to do that. Something in regards to energetic venting, like venting about something, venting. Oh, be careful with who you vent to, because they may be connected to somebody that you're not supposed to be connected to. Anything else? Physical signs. Expect these signs, because there's some, and I picked this up in the last couple readings. Your energy is magnetizing. It's getting bigger. It's like your energy is. It's hard to hide your light, right? And sometimes we attract these lower vibrational energies when they see something that we don't see within ourselves, even as we're healing, right? So you could still be healing from certain things, but certain people can see like where they can benefit off of you and your energy, and how they could still manipulate you or use you, or like I'm hearing beguile you or confuse you. So be careful with that. Listen to your intuition. When you know something's off, it's off, okay? So for those of you that have psychic abilities that you have already developed or have already awakened, I see those psychic powers enhancing, and you will see physical signs of that as well, all right? I'm also seeing like if anybody did, oh wow. So your ancestors are saying like if somebody tried to light a candle on you or something like that, the candle didn't want to light. It didn't want to light. So like they kept trying to light it and kept trying to light it, kept trying to light it, and it didn't, and then catch on fire. It's like every time they kept, and it didn't want to work. So either their lighter wasn't working and they had to like walk over to the stove and light the candle, all right? This is somebody that uses a lighter to light their candles instead of a match. So there's something about like something wasn't sparking in terms of a spell or something like that that they wanted to do on you. So it didn't go through. And if they did have some sort of working on some sort of altar or something like that, the candle blew out. The candle blew out. All right. So yeah. So I'm seeing the spell breaker, or yeah, broke a spell or something. That's a confirmation for somebody. And I'm also seeing like something in regards to like a trauma bond, or like somebody got like some stinky energy, like rotten like energy in their solar plexus. They don't live a good lifestyle. They're all up in their spiritual taboos in and out, and they're trying to coerce you into entertaining your spiritual taboos. You need to be careful with those type of people. All right, this person is toxic to your spirit, and so you may feel nauseous, you may feel icky, okay? They're trying to leech onto past childhood traumas or abuse. So continue to heal your inner child. Any traumas that you kind of stop working on, continue to work on that, all right? Especially if it's any type of abuse. Anything else? So if you took a little pause on your healing journey, it's time to hop back on that again. All right. Or if you thought you didn't need to heal from something, you may need to kind of do another like scan to check if there's anything left, because this is what it looks like. It looks like they're utilizing whatever you haven't addressed yet in terms of healing. So you guys are under complete protection. You don't have to worry about no spell work and stuff like that. Okay. And I've been getting that for like the past like maybe 2 weeks now. All right. So you guys are good on that note collectively. All right. So no need to worry. So no physical harm, no spiritual harm, no emotional or psychological, okay, situations. But I am seeing the psychic attack is definitely trying to go through. And it's trying to go through like connecting with people that are toxic. So there may be some certain toxic traits that you could have picked up on, or characteristics at least that you may have picked up when you were younger, right? And this could have been through like friends and family. This could have been because of the friends that your parents used to have around, or because of your own parents or something like that. There's certain types of characteristics that you need to address within yourself that you yourself would consider toxic. That's what you need to heal. Okay. That's what you need to heal from. All right. Anything else? If you were connected to somebody that had passed away and they were addicted, or they were addicted to something, they could have, drank a lot, or they could have smoked a lot, or they could have indulged into something that was kind of toxic to their health, and it led to them passing away, or it led to them self-destructing enough for their body to then just wither. This particular person is trying to attach themselves to you when you overconsume something. So be careful with that. And if that doesn't apply to you, you could be hanging around somebody that has that particular attachment. They have a spiritual attachment of, let's just say overconsumption, and they're trying to coerce you to do the same thing, or they're trying to I'm seeing like peer pressure or something like that. All right. So be careful with that too. Please know your spiritual taboos. You guys comment down below if you guys want me to do a reading on spiritual taboos and what kind of spiritual taboos you have. A spiritual taboo is like something that weakens your psychic abilities. It weakens your intuition. So basically anything that will lower your inhibitions type thing, or that will make you like not be conscious of your actions, can actually also allow you to like get these toxic attachments, right? And they can be lower level spirits or lower level entities. And the way that you can figure out your spiritual taboos, you immediately start getting sick, or you immediately just start losing money, losing opportunities. Some people even go through like scarcity so bad that they like lose apartments and homes and stuff like that. And that can also be a part of a spiritual attachment. So I'm seeing like there's somebody here that's trying to psychically attack you by like making you relive the worst moments of your childhood. Be careful of that. And you guys, I don't like talking about negativity that often, so let me just cleanse that spray because with that spray, because we don't like that energy. But I'm here to deliver your messages, okay? Last bit before I get into the pick a card version. Anything else for the collective, for their ancestor messages? And for those of you that want to stay for the pick a card version, you either pick the blue or the purple pile, okay? Anything else for your ancestor messages? You're a generational curse breaker. So there's something like, let's say your mom, your father, or your grandma, your grandfather, or your great grandma, your great grandfather. There's something that was passed along through generations that was either a habit, was either a way of teaching, was either a way of loving, or a way of like harming. Whatever that was, there's something that's being passed down that was happening on repeat. And sometimes that looks like, oh, all the women in the family end up getting divorced, or all the women in the family end up, being single mothers, or something's going on with the fathers, that they don't stay for too long, or there's always like a stepdaddy type of energy or something like that. You're a generational curse breaker. That's not going to happen with you. All right. That's not going to happen with you. Don't worry about that. All right. And there's something here in regards to an ex in your energy. They talk about you often, and that's why you can feel them in your energy. That's why you like intuitively can feel when this person is like trying to come back around. So this is like a telepathic type of thing that you have with the ex. All right. So trust your gut. You already know who not to take advice from. Don't second guess yourself. And your ancestors are already warning you not to trust them too. So you got double, triple confirmation on like who not to trust. Okay. Yeah, somebody, and when I say somebody, I mean this enemy here. They owe you some sort of karmic debt. So they did something to challenge you or to put you into some sort of repetitive cycle loop, all right, of self-destruction. And healing must occur in order to break this cycle. All right. And then we have Reiki again. Cleansing, clearing, aligning all chakras is needed. And we close that book for the collective messages. Okay. But however, I want to clarify some things. Wait. Don't go anywhere, collective. Because I want to pull some tarot on this now. Because let's get some info on what happened with that candle. So for those that really resonate with that whole candle situation, and they've really been having an inkling of like somebody trying or attempting to light some candles or put them on the altar or something like that, what is that about? That spellbreaker energy. Clarify. All right, we have the Knight of Wands. It was a real quick situation. So it's giving a chime candle. All right, it's giving a tea light candle or something like that. All right, and they had some sort of wine or liquor on there. They were talking to some sort of masculine ancestor to help them with the situation. They tried to affect some sort of relationship that you have with a masculine, or some sort of they tried to mess with your emotions to make you emotionally unstable, all right? To make you emotionally impulsive, okay? But some of you guys may have did something with some salt, so it could have been a spiritual bath, or maybe you had salt around a candle or something, okay? And like whenever you did that, it blew out this candle that they had on their altar, and so they kept trying to light it real quick, and they ended up burning their hands, and so they had to run their hand under some sort of water. Here is what I'm seeing, okay? I'm also seeing like this person is trying to manifest some sort of baby with a particular masculine. So they're not just doing work on you, they're doing work on a particular masculine. I'm seeing water sign, fire sign energy. You could be a fire sign, you could be a water sign. This masculine could be a water sign, okay? I'm also seeing like they put things inside of like a chalice or a cauldron, okay? This looks like this is the type of person that will use like a little cauldron or a little cup or something like that to light incense on with a little charcoal disc, all right? I'm also seeing this energy of like this person speaks into like a vase, a cup, or something like that to try to get someone to continue to drink or to become drunk, okay? This is giving drunk in love energy. So this person does love workings, but on a masculine, to get them to want them, to get them to get closer to them. All right. Um, mhm. So this person is using love magic and not in the right ways, because you use love magic in a high vibrational way. You do self love workings, you do healing workings. You know, you try to make sure that you're attracting the right things for you. So this person is trying to control someone emotionally. I'm also seeing like that's how they get things to move. Okay, this person does glamour magic, okay, to make themselves look sexier or more appealing to the masculine eye, to be more charming. But this person is ruthless, they're impulsive, they're unpredictable, they're irrational with their emotions. They cannot keep a successful relationship for too long. There's like one night stand energies. They don't last longer than 1 to 2 months in a relationship. Oh my goodness, spirit. Oh, we airing it out today. All right. Air sign energy as well. So they could be dealing with either they could be trying to manipulate an air sign masculine or a water sign masculine. Okay. Yeah. Let's clarify more about that spell breaker energy. So that spell, whatever they were trying to do, it's broken. Don't worry about it. I'm just giving you details, boom. All right. Anything else in regards to that candle that they tried to light and obviously did not do the thing that they wanted to do? Anything else? All right, the Page of Swords. This is somebody that don't even know what they're doing. So they probably saw a spell or something. They're like, oh, let me do that real quick. And they didn't get the right I'm hearing they didn't have the right equipment, so they didn't have the right candle, or they didn't have the right oils, or maybe they spoke the wrong incantation over it. Okay, they don't know what the heck they're doing, right? Or whoever they got the information from, they barely know what the fuck they're doing. All right, so this was like a new idea, this was like a new spell or something like that they were trying to do and cook up. So it's like it's giving this energy of like this person is trying to do like a top chef spell with like very little ingredients spiritually, and they don't know exactly, like they have no idea, because we have contracts here. They're trying to summon contracts and break contracts and do all this other stuff, and they don't even know the severity of it. This person spies on you to see if their spell work works. Okay, this person is getting restless, so if they were draining you of energy, now they're tired. They're tired now, they're exhausted from that one little itty bitty Watanta Sanda. All right. Three of Swords. Yeah, if somebody was trying to, I feel like if they were trying to sit there and do like a breakup or a separation or something like that, maybe they were trying to do some sort of reconciliation with somebody that's still into you. I just heard that you're not into them anymore. Two of Wands. They were trying to plan on some sort of breakup spell or something like that between you and somebody else. All right. They wanted to create some sort of heartache, grief, sorrow. despair. They wanted you to have disloyal relationships, people that are not loyal to you, offering you some sort of relationships. All right. They wanted you to put to put you in this energy of like depression. They wanted you to be depressed. So the period of time where you were being depressed, let's say 3 to 4 weeks ago or something like that, this was the spell that was going on. And then you felt like, all right, well, let me light this protection candle, or let me get in this bath. I don't know. I just feel off. I like something's wrong with my heart center, or something's wrong with my throat chakra, or like my throat chakra and my heart chakra is not aligning, or something like that. And then you started getting a spiritual bath, or you started to light some sort of candle or something like that, and that's what broke this. Okay. It like literally shut off the candle, and like they did 1, 2, 3 candles, and they're still like looking online to try to figure out like if you're not in a relationship or what the heck is going on here. You're not friends with somebody, or yeah. But this whole time they're trying to project this emotional pain that they have onto you. Like they want you to go through this pain. That's ridiculous. All right. They've been doing this for a really long time. So 3 to 4 months, could possibly a year, depends on your particular situation. Remember, this is collective. Don't worry, we're gonna get to the pick of cards in a second. Let me just clarify one more thing for you guys on the whole X thing and the psychic attacks. What's going on with the psychic attacks? That trauma bond trap thing. What is that? They got that stinky energy. Yeah, clarification. Stinky energy. Page of Wands. So somebody got a funky STI, STD, or something like that, and somebody's trying to send you like suitors or spiritual energy to make it look like you have a stinky aura, or you're like something's wrong with your plans and your ambitions and your goals. Like something's funky with that, right? And they're feeding off of this energy. You could have had, let's say, this could have been your first, or at least like this could have been your first sexual encounter with someone, or your first like your first crush, like sexually crushed. I'm not talking about emotional crush, right? You could have had like someone that the first person that you like that made you hot in the pants. Basically, you had some sort of trauma bond with them. They're trying to make you relive that situation with other people, is what I'm seeing through a psychic attack. And so that's that trauma bond situation that you may need to still heal from. Okay. I'm also seeing like this energy of like they're trying to attack your ideas, because you're someone that's very inspirational. You're a trendsetter. You're someone that can give other people ideas. You have a very like there's sparks of great ideas, and they might be really small. And I'm seeing like the psychic attacks could be like, all right, well, you might have this one idea and then you don't follow through with it, right? And so that's how they're psychically attacking you. They're psychically attacking you by like whatever idea you have. It stops at just you having the idea and maybe like writing it down, but you don't pursue it. There's something that you have. There's a really good idea that you have that you need to keep on, okay? Because it has the potential to like skyrocket, okay? Continue to explore that, all right? There's more information on something that you need. They're trying to send psychic attacks on like people that are trying to give you information too, and the way they give you information. So be careful with that as well. All right, we have the Hangman. All right, they're trying to put you in a position where like you can't do anything, or you're constantly having to let things go. You're constantly having to surrender, constantly having to feel like you have to constantly take L's and stuff like that. All right, kind of like you got to sacrifice the things that you really care about, that really that you're passionate about, okay? Yeah. So that restless energy came from them psychic attacks, okay? They try to kick you when you're down, that 9 of Wands energy. And one more clarification here. And let's go straight for this X energy. What the heck is that? That ex-girlfriend energy, what is that? Ex-girlfriend energy, a female lover. Female lover, 5 of Cups, this bitch is bitter. So this is a female lover, all right, that's sending you this nasty energy, that's trying to tamper with your energy, all right? Somebody's female lover, all right? They don't want to accept that they lost. The Lovers is here. Ooh, so they're upset about a major relationship in their life, or they want to make a big deal out of nothing in regards to that relationship. The Ace of Cups is there, the 10 of Cups is there, and the Ace of Pentacles is there. So yeah, we have that pause with that Hangman. So like they can't do much in regards to this relationship. So now they want to sabotage this connection. All right. So they could either be sabotaging their own relationship just to mess with you, because I'm seeing like that's what's going to happen. Because when this went out, they owe karmic debt now. So now this person either owes you an apology, or they're about to really get it really like bad in their own relationships. The Nine of Swords is here when I broke the deck. So they're about to start suffering in their relationships because they try to mess with yours. All right. Even if you're not in a relationship right now, they were trying to affect some sort of relationship in your life. Okay. Like the people connected to you and stuff like that. Or even the people that are like connected to you through mutuals, right? And anything else in regards to that female lover energy, to give them that confirmation, give them that confirmation. What's that confirmation? The Star card. You're more popular than they are. Ace of Swords. You know it's the truth. You have more luck than they do. Things are going to be changing for the better for you, and things are going to work the opposite. There's somebody that's going to come in and support you emotionally. You have more emotional support than this person does. This person is alone. That's what I'm seeing. And that's the truth in that. All right. So for those of you that want to pick a pile, you have the blue or the purple pile. Okay. And then once I finish this, I'll go ahead and put the timestamps in for those that watch the replay. Okay. Everybody ready? Blue or purple? Lock in. All right. Here we go. So blue pile. And you guys let me know how these messages resonate, okay? For the blue pile, what do they need to know? What are their ancestor messages for the blue pile? You're about to get some sort of clarity here on why you have to walk away from someone or disconnect with someone. Blue pile, all right? What do they need to know? So somebody did someone tried to bind you, okay? And binding basically means to tie something together, to connect something together or someone together with you, with your energy, all right? And that was broken, all right? I'm also seeing like they tried to bind some sort of poverty to you, but that was broken. Again, I'm not here to put you in the state of scarcity, of fear, or none of that. I'm just giving you confirmation that you kind of already knew. You just needed somebody to give you that A-okay. You already know. All right. They try to bind some sort of chaos to you, conflict, beef, issues, challenges. Somebody had hidden intentions when it came to you. You guys had issues with saving money. That was a part of this. But you already learned that before. I could be like confirming what somebody else said to you already. Like somebody already told you like, oh, somebody was trying to bind you to something or bind you to them or blah, 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 right? And you already learned this, but this is like, it's coming out again, all right? It's a confirmation. But like I said, it already broke. So you don't have to worry about that. But what you do need to continue to do is protect your energy from chaotic forces, chaotic energies, malevolent, coercive energies, okay? Anything else here? Yeah, bad investment. So somebody had hidden intentions for you to like invest in the wrong people, invest your time and energy in the wrong places, all right? Make financial bad investments. So basically put money in your savings account, but you're constantly taking it out and putting it in the wrong places. That's not going to put more money in your savings account, okay? Anything else? Sorry, I be talking fast when I start really like on a roll, all right? So somebody had hidden intentions. The hidden intentions is because you're on your high horse. When I say you're on your high horse, this means that you like people are clapping for you. People really see you for who you are, and people like you're getting awards. You're getting like a whole bunch of likes. You're getting people to celebrate you. There's something amazing that's happening for you, right? And someone has hidden intentions. Because like you're in the winner circle and they want to be in there. It's kind of like somebody wants to be invited to the table that is your table, but they need VIP access. All right. Anything else here? So if you already know, like I said, if you have like this inkling of like in your gut feeling like, I don't know why this person want to come around all of a sudden, I don't know why this person acting all buddy or now why you want to apologize now, okay, when we was beefing or we was clashing or whatever was going on here, right? That's what that is. What's going on here? Or even like that inkling of like, why do I feel like I gotta talk to this person and like make nice with this person when I know dang on well I wasn't fucking with them like a couple days ago, or I didn't really give a fuck about this person like 2 weeks ago, and now all of a sudden I want to sit there and talk to this person and want to be buddy with them for whatever reason. They have hidden true intentions. Okay. Anything else? What are their ancestral messages? So you're manifesting a blessing. Yes, it's successful. All right. Some of you guys, if you give rides to people, all right, and this is like ride shares and stuff like that, or carpooling, giving people lifts and stuff like that. And this could be family, friends, whoever. Okay. You may need to cleanse your vehicle. If you felt like somebody was sitting there sending negative energy to your car, if you have a new car, if you just fixed something in your car, you just got your car or something like that, cleanse your vehicle. All right. We have soulmate energy here. Yeah, protection magic needed. So get on your protection prayers, okay? Somebody was trying to hold you back from getting pregnant, all right? Or wanted you to have some sort of complications with a pregnancy. Oh my goodness, that's disgusting, y'all. Like, I cannot even. All right. You already know you need to block somebody. So this is your confirmation. You may need to block somebody. Like, that's it. No more. Don't give them no more rope. This person done hung themselves so many times and they still playing around, playing jump rope with the same rope that fucking hanged them. All right. That manifestation is going to come in less than 3 months, bro. All right. Whatever you're manifesting is coming in less than 3 months time from whenever you're watching this. What's going on here? Yeah. I'm seeing like some of you guys wrote a petition and you burned it. You burned the petition. Not the petition that you put under the candle or put under something. The petition that you burned. Like you went ahead, like let's say this was a petition. Boom. And you went and it burned like that. All right. Not the one that you put under the candle under whatever the fuck. All right, not that one. Okay. They're saying something in regards to that petition is going to come in the next 72 hours. All right. What else do they need to know? Ooh, what was that? Oh, just flew the 4 of Cups. So somebody from the past wants you to be disappointed, or this person wants you to feel rejected. All right. You're in that Queen of Wands energy, though. So you don't have to like worry about that, to be honest. Anything else? Who works with bay leaves? You did something with a bay leaf? If you did something with a bay leaf recently, it's coming in the next 7 days. All right. Either you made a wish or you wrote something on the bay leaf and you burned it. Okay. And if it was a regular bay leaf, you lit the bay leaf with the candle. And I don't know if like you lit the bay leaf with the candle that was already on and then you kind of let it go when it was burning and it kind of burned your fingertip. Whenever you light up a bay leaf, it doesn't matter if you use tweezers or scissors or like you hold onto it. If you're burning any type of petition and it burns your finger, okay, it means that it's coming quick. Just FYI. All right. What's going on here? What is that? The 2 of Swords. Ooh. Right on that bad investment. So somebody wanted you to be indecisive. So your ancestors is saying you avoiding to make decisions was a part of this psychic attack that they were sending you for you not to make any choice. Because not making any choices is also a part of stagnation. Someone wanted you to be stagnant, okay? And that's also in regards to like not knowing how somebody's moving around you with their true intentions. Like, I don't know yet, or let's just see how it plays out. That's also a part of the psychic attack. Like if you feel like somebody is an enemy, or you're not sure if somebody's an enemy, you're not gonna keep them in your circle for too long for them to fuck you over. You get what I'm saying? And your ancestors are saying like you should have already known not to keep them in your energy, or not to have that type of energy around you, or not to have people around you that make you second guess yourself and your plans. When you already know what you're going to do, or what you want to do, or what your aspirations are, or what your goals are, vision board. Okay, the Three of Wands here. Continue to do what you need to do for your petition. So do the legwork, okay? That Three of Wands is also like if you got to do anything in like in terms of online services, online I don't know what this is, something online for something. Go ahead and do that. All right, make the plans. What's going on here? Oh, you need to meditate and keep up with your prayers. Did I say that? Something about protection prayers? Next 4 weeks, be real heavy with your protection prayers and your meditation time. All right. Yeah, there's a 7 of fucking hearts. So somebody was trying to make you to like confuse you about your own beauty, confuse you about like the opportunities that you can actually manifest out of thin air, because you can do that. There goes that Jack of Clubs. That's that Page of Wands energy that I was talking about in the collective readings. Okay, so you have this really good idea and you were sitting on, you were contemplating about it, right? So in like, let's say 2 days from now, the idea is going to come back around in your head. That gives you the confirmation that you should. All right. Again, you don't need to cleanse your home. Some of you could be watching me in a specific room, or like, all right, well, what about this room? No, not that room either. You good. Okay. And you were sitting there contemplating about a romantic partner, or whether or not they're for you or not. No, they're not. They're not. They're not your romantic partner. All right. And I don't know if like for some of you, it's like you were trying to confirm if that energy was coming from your romantic partner. No, the energy is not coming from your romantic partner. And if you were sitting there trying to confirm whether or not someone is your romantic partner, meaning the person for you, the person in alignment with you, the person that you can open your heart with, no, that person's not your romantic partner. Okay. I feel like I had to clarify that for somebody. You may need to change your mentality in regards to your needs and wants and desires and what's in alignment with you in regards to romantic partners. So meaning, what do you desire in a romantic partner? That's something that you can, let's say, negotiate. What are your needs? This is something that is a non-negotiable. You need this from a romantic partner. You're not going to take no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And then the wants is like, this is what I want, but I'll be cool without it, right? So you need to change your mentality in regards to that in order to protect yourself and your mind and your energy, all right, on who you're going to attract moving forward. What is that about? All right, protection incense on the altar, or protection incense wherever you do your spiritual workings, manifestation work, etc. Okay, you haven't done it in a while, it's time to do that. Yeah, somebody didn't want you to be laughing and having fun and stuff like that. And that's the people that you need to block. You ever notice like people try to pop your bubble and stuff like that? Those are the people that you should not be going out with. Those are people that you should not be letting scroll on your social media, not even to look at your fucking stories, like for real. Not even. All right. Anything else here? Something in regards to an online relationship is going to help you. Something's going to come true in regards to an online connection or relationship. Somebody wanted to get you in this poverty mentality, or to make you think that you're poor, or you're always going to be poor. That's bullshit. It's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Anything else? All right. So kind of goes. Queen of Swords. Be a little bit more decisive in regards to what you accept into your energy. That also means who you accept help from. When you're balancing your financial accounts and stuff like that, make sure that you're doing things that you're going to accept. All right. In terms of like, it's okay. Clarify that 5 of Pentacles. Somebody doesn't want you to make it again. That two of fucking swords is there, and I don't like that. Yeah, don't block your blessings here. Because you're supposed to be in the energy of juggling multiple accounts, juggling multiple things, because you can do that. You're smart enough to be able to maneuver certain things, and somebody wants you to think that you are about to drop the ball, and that's bullshit. That's a projection. Okay, this is a karmic situation or a karmic experience that you're healing. So let's say like they're like every couple months or at least once or twice a year you experience like, oh man, now I don't have the money, or oh man, like I just had this and now I don't, and that would be really good if I had this right now. But don't get into that cycle, because that's like a manipulative mindset that somebody wants you to put yourself in to block your blessings. Okay, they want you to sit there and think that like, oh, it's your fault that you put yourself in that situation, when in reality is a projection that affects you and then seeps into your mind. And then because you start to believe that mindset, it's a form of control. Okay, it's a form of projection, of evil eye projection at that. Last messages for the blue pile. All right, yeah, there's an ancestor present, and they're going to be rocking with you for the next 6 weeks. Very heavy. So pay attention to that. All right. That's it. There's no more rock bottom. The Ten of Swords is here. That lets me know it's only up from now. Continue to make good financial choices, boo. You got this. You got this. All right. Okay, let's clean this up. Let's clean this up. And we're going to go to the purple pile. A second, hold on, here we go. And we'll go ahead and cleanse the space and get into the purple pile. What are their messages for the purple pile? And let me know how these messages resonate, y'all, for the purple pile. And for those of you that stood all the way through, thank you for allowing me to give you all of the messages in its entirety, okay? The Nine of Pentacles, Reiki healing needed for your financial independence, for your own independence, all right? So you may be breaking free from codependency, or you may need to continue to heal any codependent wounds at this time so you could be financially successful and be able to provide for yourself without any, I'm hearing, without feeling regret, without feeling like bad about taking care of yourself and not taking care of others, okay? So Reiki energy healing needed. That's what? A double confirmation, because that was also in the collective spread. You may need to continue to invest in your healing journey. You have the Seven of Pentacles. A more long-term type of healing needs to take place. All right. Some of you guys, you may need to invest in learning how to manifest, or definitely invest in techniques. So this is like getting the right books, or going under the right spiritual mentor, something like a spiritual teacher, getting some sort of courses and stuff like that. Something that will help you to do things for yourself, all right, to manifest. I'm also seeing like experience self-taught. You may need to go to like a blood-on witch or something like that. You will be very powerful when it comes to your manifestations. You need to make sure that you're healed, because sometimes when there's certain things that we need to heal, if we don't heal it, then it can, like, let me give you an example. Let's say it's real easy for you to manifest money, but because say you don't have a good relationship with money, or you don't have a good relationship with resources or people, right? That's where like the weird stuff starts happening. So you bring in the money, but like, let's say you don't have a good relationship with people when it comes to money, and you just like give your money all out to people, right? Because you want to help people. And then like you get yourself into long-term situations because you've been helping everybody else except for yourself financially. If you manifest money real quick, but let's say you don't have a healthy relationship with money, so like you don't know, the best ways to save, or the best ways to flip, or the best way to have some sort of profit with money, then or you feel like you don't deserve the money, then you push the money away. So either let's say you were trying to manifest like $2,000, give me an example, and like maybe you got $20, right? And so you're sitting there like, man, I'm a whack manifester. But in reality, no, you just got yourself $20. So like you gotta believe that you can manifest more. You get what I'm saying? You gotta believe that you're worth more. Sometimes it could be like a self-value type of thing, or it could be the value of like what you're trying to sell, or what you're trying to like what type of career you got, or something like that. So like you gotta continue to heal something here, so that way, because there's a 10 of cups here. So like as long as you have that good flow of long-term healing, you're going to see big results, because the 7 and the 9 is still good in regards to pentacles here, especially with that 10 of cups. That gives like you're going to be fulfilled with whatever you're manifesting, as long as you're in a good mindset, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Okay, and not even just that, just energetically altogether. Okay, what's going on? What else do their ancestors want them to know? All right. It's saying something about you investing in old people and old lessons, and you know damn on well you're supposed to let them go, let them be. Head over heart decisions. You can't get it all in your feelings and shit. These old people start coming to fuck around, start playing fucking puppeteer and shit with you. All right, trying to be friends with you, trying to get close to your friends and stuff like that. And because you fucking with those people, and yeah, no, don't do that. And that goes right back to the collective reading in the beginning, when I was talking about that third party friends and third party social circles and stuff like that. Okay, be careful with that. Seeing like a karmic male attached to that situation. And again, third party friends. I cannot make that up. Boom. Third party friends. So they're not really your friends. They connected to that masculine, and they sitting there spreading rumors and giving them intel about what's going on with you. That's not cool. That ain't cool. All right, what's going on here? What does the ancestors want them to know? Okay, retrograde energy is in the reverse. Don't worry about that Mercury retrograde energy shit, because it's not affecting you. And no planets in retrograde are affecting you either at this time. And I also heard with that intel, with the third party friends and stuff like that, it's not just like what you're doing, it's like whatever you're celebrating. It's like whenever you're popping champagne, or whenever you're like people are clapping for you, or you're having a really good time, that is going back to this karmic male for some reason. Okay, so beware of who you're investing in, or who wants to invest in you, and for why. Yeah, I was gonna say for what reason, and what came out was for why. For why are you here? What's going on here? Okay, yeah, blocked and restricted came out, and the numbers are talking to you. The numbers are talking to you. So that could also be like you're getting blocked and restricted phone calls, and you're like, who the fuck is this? That gives you intel. And sometimes it don't have to be the actual person. It could just be like it's coming into your energy as a confirmation. There's a reason why you're getting like weird random phone calls and stuff like that, because somebody's trying to communicate with you that is blocked and restricted of access to you and your energy. And they're not supposed to be up in your energy. You get what I'm saying? The angel numbers could be speaking to you at this time, so pay attention to numbers. We have 1010, the 7 and 3 and the 10, which equates to 1. All right, so there's a brand new beginning here for you. What else? Yeah, that karmic male keeps coming up. Yo, who the heck is this person? What's going on here? Stalling. What you stalling about? It's like somebody so you've been ignoring this person. They feel like you're stalling, like you don't want to say something to them. Something about like no contact, or like you're ignoring my calls. Why are you not answering my phone calls, or why every time I call you don't answer? Or this is the energy of like this person calls and you look at the phone and you're like, I don't think I want to answer that, like that person. What's going on here? What is going on with that Two of Swords? Like, third party friends came out. Oh, so somebody that you're not friends with, but they could be friends with this karmic male, is actually trying to teach themselves how to do some sort of magic. Okay, and clarify the situation. I don't know if they're trying to learn from like an experienced witch or something like that. No, they're not learning from an experienced witch. That's a no. They're not learning from an experienced witch. What is that energy? Clarify that. Five of Wands. Okay. So they're causing issues between you and whatever you're trying to manifest. Somebody is trying to go to an experienced witch or try to work with a witch with the Eight of Coins here. And look, freaking dang it. All right. The Jack of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to, yeah, this is an exchange. So somebody got into a connection. When I say connection, in cahoots in a relationship with a bloodline witch to try to do some shit here to you. So that this was an exchange. This is a monetary exchange. This is in the process. Clarify this with this 30-party friends. Like, they're not your friends. Past life. Somebody needs a past life reading. This was done before. Not just now, but like this was done before. Money deposit. Oh, so they didn't pay the witch. And now they're having issues in relationships. Yeah, the letter is in the reverse. The documentation's in the reverse. Like somebody's trying to get rid of any ties to this witch. But this is a bloodline witch. So somebody's trying to take ownership of like doing this spell work themselves, but in reality, somebody else did it. Yeah, and something's coming back. So there's like a return to sender that's happening here. And it's not hitting the witch that did it. It's hitting the person that purchased it. They're not compatible with your vibration. Came up. This is that third party. Look, the karmic. Yo, I cannot make this shit up. The karmic mail came up with the text messages and the communication of what I'm talking about right now. So the karmic mail is not a part of, like, they're not compatible with your vibration. But there's somebody attached, third party friends is attached to this masculine energy. And they're trying to like throw some sort of magic or whatever, but they're beefing. For some reason, they're beefing with I heard the spirits are beefing with this person because this person did not pay. Either they didn't pay the full amount, or when they did pay, they did not say that there's no legit reason for them to be throwing negative spell work on you. Because like you're detached from this masculine. Clarify this energy. Clarify this energy. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. So this could be a female air sign, female earth sign energy. Okay. There was an exchange here. There definitely was an exchange. And you know them for a fact. That was your confirmation. Oh, but do I know this person? Is it da 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 da? Here you go. You know them. You fucking know them. Hold on. Let me do one of these. I haven't done these in a while, so I'm going to throw it right back in. And whatever comes out again is a confirmation. All right. Let's throw it right back in there. Clarify that experience, self-taught, witch energy, powerful. They may own their own business or something like that. Email communication. They emailed this person. There is a receipt in their email for this fucking spell. Wow. Third party friends. I cannot make this shit the fuck up, yo. You're not friends with this person. This could be attached. That's one of their friends. So it's like one of their friends that's real fucking attached to them, real fucking close to them. Like, you know what? Let me do this for you real quick. Blah, blah, blah. I know this person and they really experienced, and let me go ahead and email them real quick, and let me hit them up and see what they can do, right? And then we go, love cycle broken, break it, boom. So they try to break something up, but you already broke up. You already broke the cycle. Like, you're not even attached to this motherfucker. Like, so what exactly are you doing? Clarify third-party friends. Intuitive nudges. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your fucking intuition. Clarify this third-party friends energy. What is this third-party friends energy? The other friend. The other one. You just said, oh, is it da da da? The other one. Is the other friend. So you may have thought it was one person and maybe the other one. Clarify. So third party friends are like, you could think is this masculine's friend, let's say person A, but it's not person A, it's person A's friend that's mutuals with person A and this masculine, okay? That's trying to connect with this witch or whatever, trying to get tips or paid for something. If they didn't pay for the spell work or the services, they tried to pay for the tools for it. And then we have third party business in the reverse. Don't tell me they try to fucking go to a place that you usually go to and the place was closed. You know them. Came out again. You know them. And the place was closed for some reason. Or they got the door shut on their face or something. Because that person, if this was your witchy person that you go to, no, they ain't do no shit on you. Like, oh man, is this my witch? That did this? No. This person's uneducated. They don't got no power, so they can't do it themselves. They don't have no power, they don't have no knowledge, they don't have no tools, they don't know how to do this shit. Whoever did this, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Okay? They're not really educated in this shit. All right, one more with this third party friends. What is that? And then we'll just drop it. So there's something in regards like they changed their mind real quick because of a text message. They got a message or something like that, and I'm also hearing like they were told not to do this because the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles talks about an energetic exchange. Like, if you do this, you can't go back, right? If you light this candle, if we do this working, you can't go backwards, okay? Or like, you shouldn't really do this to this person because they're not attached to this person. And this person was like, I don't care, I want to do it anyway. I want to do it anyway. Again, with the you know them. Yo, like it you fucking know them. You know this person. What's going on here? Maybe they're trying to cloak their energy or something like that so you wouldn't find out. What else do they need to know? Anything else that they need to know for their ancestor messages? What is that? Something that you wished for in the past is actually going to come soon. You're going to get some wish fulfillment, but you wish for this in the past. So either you try to manifest this thing in the past and now it's coming in and your ancestors saying like that thing, remember that thing that you try to manifest or something like that and then it come through, it's actually going to come in now. All right. It could have been man, they're giving me a time frame, which is interesting. Last March or something like that. Last spring. You wish for something last spring, last March, something like that. Okay. If it wasn't March, it was like February. it was either between February, March, and April of like last year. What's going on here? It's coming in now. Whatever that is. What did it need to know? Okay. A money deposit is coming, but it may be delayed. Some money's coming, but it's delayed. We have the Ace of Coins here and the Eight of Coins. Continue to work on whatever investments you have going right now, whatever long-term financial plans you have. All right. Continue to work on that. If you guys are trying to work on some sort of certification or documentation of any type of, like, or some sort of educational course or something like that, or license, do that. Invest in that, because it's the thing that keeps giving. It's the thing that keeps giving. Anything else? But do not work on, they're also saying, do not work on old people. If old people want to come around and try to work on things with you or try to invest in the connection all over again to try to fix it, do not do this. Do not let those old people come back. Do not let those old lessons come back talking about I've changed and I want to fix blah, blah, blah. Because in the collective reading, I spoke about an enemy trying to apologize. They are still a fucking enemy. Anything else? What else? Last messages before I wrap it up. Last messages. What else do we need to know? We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. There's something, all right, so there's a relationship that you feel like you're going to miss out on, but the relationship is being taken away from you for a reason. All right? Wow, that's a lot. Someone from the past. So someone from the past, someone that you have past history with, was removed, or like the falling out or the relationship, you taking your own separate path was for your own emotional fulfillment. All right. Some of you could have picked the blue pile and the purple pile. There's something here in regards to third-party chaos and issues and conflict and drama and stuff like that caused the delay of happiness or the interference of happiness and your joy. Okay. Someone tried to slow down your communication with spirit, your spiritual team, or to slow down your spiritual workings, your manifestation. All right. So whatever was stalled in regards to your manifestations is actually going to speed up. So you were supposed to wait a little bit longer, but because they did all this fuck shit and they wanted to fucking play around, now your manifestations are about to catapult to you. Ooh. Because they didn't know what the fuck they was doing, and they ended up being like your bungee cord in regards to like your manifestations. So like almost like a slingshot. So like they try to pull you back, right? And it was just like a slingshot, so that way you can get towards your manifestations faster. Wow. So expect your manifestations to start coming in real quick. Some of you guys are going to be so surprised, you're going to be so scared that you might fumble it, but you're not. You're not. So whatever gets taken, whatever relationships get taken out of your path, it's for a reason. Continue your healing. Continue investing in your healing. Invest in the tools that you need for your healings. I don't know if you need more crystals, or you need like a Reiki practitioner, or maybe you need a coach or a therapist or something, okay? Maybe books or something like that, all right? Some of you guys, you may benefit from the Spiritual Lessons in Love, the book that I wrote, all right? It gives you guidance of the 13 different archetypes of shadow archetypes that, you know, we can have within ourselves, but also within other partners and relationships. And it will help you to identify when you are self-destructing or being getting into your self-sabotaging era, versus like when someone else is doing these things to you, and identifying like, are you manifesting the higher vibrational love that you want? Or are you getting into trauma bonds? All right. You can find that on Amazon. It's by me, myself, Micahstar Rodriguez. All right. Yeah, listen to your intuition. Because there's somebody's trying to tamper with you healing. It's in the reverse. So if you started to have conflicts within yourself on whether or not you should heal or whether or not you should take a break on healing or something like that, that is connected to this karmic male. There's something that's still unhealed in regards to this karmic male energy. Again, I was picking up in the collective reading for this in regards to trauma bonding, okay? Trying to make you think that you're still compatible with old people and you're not. But yes, there will be physical signs of your manifestations. So stay on the lookout, listen to your intuition, and don't let these projections, this evil eye, this nasty negative energy to interfere with what you're manifesting. Okay, boo? Let me go ahead and cleanse the space and cleanse you one more time. Go ahead and comment down below and let me know how this resonates for you. And I will see you next time. Peace.